Hey, good morning everybody. We came back to this exterior job we're working on. We decided to pour the street walk the next day and no truck topsoil in with the smaller machine. So we just wanted to get this job wrapped up. We'll go ahead and get this on video. Hope you enjoy it. Don't forget to subscribe.
Okay guys, so my brother and I just put a coat of sealer on this front sidewalk over here. And as you can see, we just did it like 5 minutes ago, and as you can see on the steps and then all down the sidewalk, like right here, and then you can see some other spots there, how it looks a little dull. Well, that's a good sign because it means the sealer is soaking in rather than just drying on the top. So it's really binding to the concrete. And it's nice because it's probably only 60 degrees out right now, so it's drying real nice. It's soaking in. So I would say probably in another 10 or 15 minutes we're going to go ahead and get another coat of sealer on this sidewalk, so then that way when the workers are here tomorrow, everybody can use it. We don't have to worry about it getting dirty, and then we have to come back and clean it before we seal it. So yeah, we'll give it a little bit longer and get it finished up.
So Steven just finished putting the coat of sealer on the front sidewalk. And a lot of people ask me, do we mix and match concrete, plain and decorative? And we do. And right there is a good example. I think it looks real nice when one highlights the other one. So we're going to go ahead and start pouring the street walk. I'll get a little bit of footage from up here. They're going to be bringing equipment across the sidewalk in about 8 days. So we poured this about 6 inches thick, threw a couple extra rebar in it, as well as fiber mesh in the concrete. So they'll roll that equipment right across it. Won't be an issue. Down low, you just crawled right under the chute. But notice there's hardly any concrete in there. But still, come on. So that was 9 yards of concrete. Went pretty quick. I had to get busy moving cars and stuff. You can't block traffic here. There's quite a few school buses coming through. But I figured I'd get some of the finishing here. So we'll get it edged, get it cut, and get it broomed. Hopefully before the rain comes. Seems like we're always battling rain this summer. So the guys went down with their edgers, cleaning up the edge. We use a 6-inch edger on pretty much everything. Steve is doing cut layout for our control cuts. So we'll go ahead and put those in next. How's the concrete? Ready for that, Steve?
That's close.
A little soft yet? Here comes our mixer backing out of cleanup. So as you can see, the mixer's still here. Pretty cool out. The concrete's setting up pretty good. It's a little bit soft to rub, but we can get the cuts in. If we had to get on here on knee boards or anything, want to wait. They're about 5-foot pads, 4 foot wide, 5 foot long. We have a guy start at the top, usually a guy start in the middle. That makes it easier. Nobody has to cut the whole sidewalk. Still on my mark and eyeball it straight across. There's a slight curve to this walk, so just want to look at it. So now we just spread out from each other on the whole walk, go down it with our floats, cleaning it up a little bit. It really doesn't take too much to rub it up. Just smoothing it all out, getting it ready for the broom. You don't want to hit it too much and weaken that surface. Just 1 or 2 passes. Nice long strokes. So where we started pouring was still a little bit soft, so we jumped in the middle. This is just about perfect for brooming. So you just jump around to wherever the concrete's ready. It's not always where you first started pouring. Sometimes once it sits in the truck a little bit, it heats up, so the second half of the truck goes a little bit quicker. The sun's out now, getting nice and warm. It's not going to lay here very long.
What? I wasn't even, I don't care about the rain, I wasn't expecting the sun. Oh yeah. It said overcast.
And then the guys just follow up right behind me with the edgers, the joiners. Trying to hurry, sometimes you just gotta slow that broom down. Slow and slow. My kids will tell you I'm the most impatient person in the world, so. He's nodding the camera, yes. So with all the concrete broomed, the guys just follow me up behind with the edgers and joiners, shining everything up. We try and blend these corners together real nice. We don't like seeing that line that way or this way. Try and blend that and make a nice picture frame look in each square. Just looks a little bit better. It goes fairly fast, fairly quickly. Until I put the camera on them, then they get all nervous. They do a good job though. They do good work. So, a little bit more here to go. So the last little thing I have to pour and finish was this door sill. And I like to pour these separately from the drive. That way the driveway can move up and down, and it's not going to back here. We're setting on a solid set of steps, expansion joint between them. You know, we're locked in here pretty good. And it's about 8 inches thick in this area. But I still wanted to keep that separate. So I'll go ahead and get that broke down and cleaned up. Voila. There's about 2 inches here in height difference. Remember, we stepped the garage down 1.5 inches with some fall, so that's where the difference comes up. Sometimes these little tight places are the hardest to get in there cleaned up and make look good. Just want to roll that nice and even. So there's the door sill all done, and that wraps up this project. So we're taking the forms off. As soon as the concrete's tight enough, we'll get these cleaned up and loaded onto the next project. So everything's done here. We're going to go ahead and split the crew. Tommy's going to take a couple guys over and prep a floor for tomorrow. And Steven and I and another guy are going to go rip out a driveway and get that ready for tomorrow afternoon and Friday. So that's our plan. See you on the next one. Thanks for tuning in. Keep telling your friends. Let's grow this channel.